Bonjour, comment allez-vous? This is the Crypto Kid in his Bitcoin universe, and I am the Crypto Kid, the Ganja Ambassador, Daniel Plummer. And this podcast is brought to you by Howard Blockchain TV, and it is sponsored by Addis Ababa Advanced Technologies Incorporated. Don't forget to hit that like button, leave some comments. This podcast is all about making anybody with a smartphone and an internet connection informed cryptocurrency enthusiast, whether you're following Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin, Binance Coin. We want you, the average person, to understand that we're moving away from fiat physical currency like US dollars and coins that you can. And listen, we needed to move away from coins because there's no precious metals in any of the American coins. The nickel, which is worth 5 cents, is not even nickel anymore. The penny, which is worth 1 cent, has no copper in it any longer. The quarter, which used to be silver, has no silver in it. So our coins are worthless metals. You can go take apart a skyscraper building and find enough metal in the scrap pile to make some US coins. That's what I think of the US dollar. Every time I sit on the toilet, it makes me think of the US dollar and its value. With that, Ethereum is up $41 to the price of 2,338 US dollars. Bitcoin is up $2,000 up to a price of 56,388 US dollars and is still climbing today. Okay, we expect this to be a bull week. Tomorrow is the much anticipated smackdown, slapdown. Donald Trump is just going to go straight UFC, straight WWF wrestling on Kamala Harris. She wants to get in the ring. Let's get in the ring. Don't try to say I'm a woman. If you want to be the boss, this is a cold world. Okay. So you got to take whatever comes. Okay. And we already know she doesn't know how to speak. She's going to fumble around in her words. She knows nothing about finance. She did go to law school, so she does know about the law, but she still can't articulate herself. That's one thing she never learned how to do is speak properly. She never had a speech class. Sad. Anyway, Donald Trump is currently 20 points ahead of Kamala Harris in the polls. I believe is 30 points. After tomorrow, Donald Trump is the Democratic voter is going to see how ridiculous it is that they let who received no primary votes. Joe Biden got more than 14 million primary votes. Kamala Harris got zero, but the Democratic National Committee decided they wanted to go with Kamala Harris. So let's see how that goes out. We already know they're going to have the cheat on. We already know in California they're going to register 30 million illegals. We already know in Arizona they're trying to do the same thing. But in these key states of Arizona, Wisconsin, Nevada, and Pennsylvania, like Kamala Harris hasn't even been in Nevada unless she was seen gambling in circus. She's gone to Pennsylvania, but she hasn't spoken. And when she does speak, she doesn't talk about the economy. She doesn't talk about the price of gas and crude oil, the energy prices. People want to drill because they want to lower the price of natural gas here in America. She hasn't addressed that. She hasn't addressed the auto manufacturing jobs that have been lost because Bill Clinton signed NAFTA and NATO, and all the jobs now, all the auto jobs now are in Mexico. So why would you expect me to buy an American car and the shit is made an hour away in Mexico? Fuck that. I'm going to get me a Japanese car. I'm going to get me a Toyota, a Lexus. Right now I have a Nissan Pathfinder and I'm loving it, but I haven't, all I've owned is Japanese cars and German cars. So I love Volkswagen. I've had a BMW, but I've been with Honda and Nissan and Toyota for the last 20 years. That's all I've owned is a Toyota, a Honda, or a Nissan. And the other cars I've owned are Volkswagen. Okay. So we'll keep you posted tomorrow. We don't expect to have much to say about the markets. The markets will probably be chill because they're waiting for the debate. We know Kamala Harris is not going to say a word about Bitcoin because Biden and her have been indicting anybody that buys and sells Bitcoin, that trades it. So we already know that. We already know that Donald Trump supports. That's why I think Donald Trump is 30 points ahead, because he gained 8 points because uh, our Robert F. Kennedy Jr. has endorsed him. So he was 12 points ahead, but now Robert F. Kennedy has brought 8% of the Democratic votes over to Donald Trump. So now he's leading by 20. Then Donald Trump supports Bitcoin. So all investors, Democratic and Republican, are going to go with him. They gave him 8 more points to 28 points. Let's just add 2 points in there and call it 30. Okay, so Donald Trump is at 30 points. There's no way he's losing. We already know that. Donald Trump just needs to meet with the Biden transition team and start transitioning over so we can get this economy going. My prediction is from January all the way past the 4th of July, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and cryptocurrency is going to be on a bull run. And it'll right in the middle of July, when institutional investors are on vacation and enjoying all the millions and billions that they've made. That's when I believe the overseas markets will then sell Bitcoin and send it into a bear spiral until the end of August. And as you can tell right now, the last couple of weeks, institutional investors are returning to the American markets, and you're seeing the volume pick up. So with that, this is Daniel Plummer, the kid, the Ganja Ambassador, letting you know that this is a crypto universe and the future is crypto.